Welcome back to the Trainix Classroom. I'm Ms. Nixon, and today's topic is long division with remainders. First, let's start by identifying the parts of long division. The big number that we're dividing is called the dividend. The number that we're dividing the dividend by is called the divisor. Our answer is called the quotient. And in today's lesson, we're introducing the remainder, which is the amount that's left over after we have divided the dividend by the divisor. There are 3 steps to solving our long division problem. Step 1, divide. Step 2, multiply. And step 3, subtract. Let's start with step 1, divide. In this long division problem, our dividend is 7 and our divisor is 3. We want to know how many groups of 3 we can get out of 7. We'll begin by gathering our 7 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, we'll circle each group of 3. 1, 2. We have 1 dot left over. We cannot circle a group unless it has 3 in it. The answer to how many groups of 3 we can get out of 7 is 2. When we divide the dividend by the divisor, we place the answer, the quotient, above the line. Now we move on to step 2, multiply. We are going to multiply the divisor by the quotient. 3 times 2. And the answer is 6. When we multiply the divisor by the quotient, the answer goes below the line. Then we move on to step 3, subtract. We now subtract 6 from the dividend. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 cannot be divided by 3, and so it is our remainder. It is important that we put our remainder above the line as it is a part of our answer, a part of our quotient. So the answer to this long division problem, the quotient is 2 remainder 1. Let's try another. In this long division problem, the dividend is 6, the divisor is 4. So we are dividing 6 by 4. We'll begin by gathering our 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, we will circle each group of 4. 1. We have 2 dots left over. We cannot put a circle around a group unless there are 4 dots in that circle. And so, we are only able to get 1 group of 4 out of 6. And so we place 1 above the line and move on to step 2, which is multiply. We will multiply the divisor by the quotient, and 4 times 1 gives us 4. We place our 4 below the line and move on to step 3, subtract. When we subtract 4 from 6, the answer is 2. 2 is a smaller number than 4, and so we cannot get any groups of 4 out of 2. Therefore, 2 becomes our remainder. Our final quotient is 1 remainder 2. That is it for this segment. If you need additional help, you can always watch the video back as many times as you need. Thank you for being a part of my class today, and remember to subscribe to this channel for more upcoming videos to help you with your math.